Hello Aquarius, welcome to my channel Love It or More. This is your May 2022 reading for Sun, Moon and Rising of Aquarius. Okay, we'll start off with the Sun Bowl just to cleanse the energy. I'm trying a different setup. Hope you like it. We'll see how it goes. Sun Bowl just to cleanse the energy, tune in. So if you'd like to take a nice deep breath in and exhale. Okay, Aquarius, let us see what May has in store for you. I will be cutting the deck. We will start off with Sacred Destiny. 3 piles. First pile, current energy. Second pile, anything that's unseen, any obstacles, challenges, surprises, and the outcome, which will be the final row. Oh, okay, we'll take you. Happiness. Yes. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. There have been many studies about dolphins to try and work out why they jump in the waves, trying to figure out whether it is, you know, some sort of what the science is behind them. And the only thing that they've come up with is the fact that they just love it for the enjoyment of it, the happiness of it, the way it makes them feel. Okay, nothing more, no agendas, no running away, no chasing, literally for the sense of euphoria. Observer. Okay, you're being asked now to have a deep look into something, and let's get the outcome. Aquarius. Ooh, we'll take you. We'll leave the ones that fell on the floor. I'm just taking one card. This one is boundaries. Ooh, where do you need to establish better boundaries? So immediately I see here the month of May it starts off in a very prosperous energy, very joyful, very light-hearted, very enjoying smelling the roses, being able to enjoy what you have and make the most of it. And then there's that shift into it almost gives you a clarity of mind about where joy is in your life, where happiness is in your life. And it pushes you in a very gentle, loving way to start to really look around and see where things have not been joyful, where things are not happiness and light-hearted. And perhaps that is the thing that is encouraging you to now make some rules for yourself, make some rules for the people around you on where joy lies, because there needs to be a place. It almost feels like you need to time, if normally your life is very, very busy in this little time for room, it almost feels like you're using this month to establish, almost schedule in, this is my joy time. If it's not joyful, I'm not going to do it. If I cannot find joy within it, if I cannot find happiness within it, I'm not going to do it. And laying down some boundaries. Okay. Let's see. Aquarius, May 2022. Please, Spirit, for their highest good. Oh, hello. I'm cutting this deck. I won't take jumpers. Okay, current energy. Justice. Very nice. You want a very... it's like the scales have balanced for you, where things have been kind of conflicted before, the happiness has come in because it is now creating that clean slate for you, that the scales are balanced for you. The observer, the moon. Ooh, things beneath the surface that you don't see quite clearly. Okay, that's why you need to look a little bit deeper. And boundaries, temptation. This would be the devil card, but don't get so worried about it being the devil card. This is a good tarot deck, and this temptation card basically talks about understanding where some of your attachments are a little bit too held on too tightly. Okay, it just talks about coming to the awareness of where you may need to release certain attachments because they are no longer serving you in the deeper sense. All right, interesting. And I love it because all of this so far is enabling you to, it's like doing a sprinkling of either your life or your attitude or your approach to just normal day-to-day situations. Also, and that, you see, the big things happen when you take care of the little things. So it feels like you're using it to really kind of look at the little things, and then that would create, it's like doing all the little groundwork before the big stuff can kind of shift in and flow in for you. Okay. Three of Cups. All right, I wasn't going to take jumpers, but I'll cut the deck in a second, but I wanted to come out. Makes sense. Three of Cups talks about reunion, coming together, celebration, seeing people that you haven't seen in a while. Okay, and that's perhaps where the happiness has come from recently. Okay, I'm going to take two for each. Next one we have Six of Coins. Oh, lovely. Equal exchange, give and exchange, perhaps even monetary. It's almost like as well you're seeing now the six of Coins with the Justice card is very significant, because justice is about balancing the scales, things that are kind of equal, given things always come back to balance, right? And it feels like if anything that you've been giving out, you're receiving back now, and there's this beautiful kind of fluid harmony that's going on. The Moon card, we have Eight of Coins, working hard. The Fountain. Ooh, this is basically one of a kind card particularly from the Fountain deck, which is having that, it's almost like the all-seeing eye, where you have kind of one foot in your physical reality and you have another foot in an esoteric reality, where you're sort of seeing things through both filters. Is very very interesting. It's seeing beyond the veil. And then we have Four of Wands. Okay, and the Chariot. Oh, very nice. Okay, I will clarify further, but what I can definitely say is you are feeling that sense of joy as you start off the month of May, and the reason you are is because Lady Justice has come in. You deserve to have this happiness to counteract the difficult times that you've been through. Okay, and the scales are now balanced. You're now feeling that joy. You're feeling enriched by the people around you, the people that you haven't seen in a while. Your cups are overflowing. And with that, you're kind of really in tune with that beautiful give and take. It could even be as well that some money is given to you, some resources is offered to you, and these are all gifts, and these are all absolutely deserved, because justice is also kind of connected to karma. Okay, so karma, the good karma is flooding in at the moment. Okay, there is definitely a need to work on how you observe your life at the moment, and it's about taking a very specific mastery approach in it. I will clarify further, but there does seem to be that there's some I wouldn't say shadiness in a negative sense, just lack of clarity. There is lack of clarity at the moment as it relates to your work, as it relates to I feel like it's definitely talking about this sense of happiness. Like you're starting to really pick apart and dissect, okay, well, this is the thing that makes me feel joyful, so why is that lacking in other areas of my life? How can I feed it in? And you're starting to really do some deeper work with regards to that. I wouldn't be surprised if the Hierophant turned up with this. And as you look into it, it almost feels very, you could get lost in it. You can get lost in trying to decipher what it is that brought joy and happiness, what it is that made you feel strong, what it is, and you apply that query, I suppose, from an observational standpoint into working out what is working for you on the physical sense, which is more that very darker, specific color there, and what's happening for you on a spiritual sense. And you're trying to discern, you're trying to figure out what's a formula here. What is a formula? How can I apply the formula of this into the rest of this? Now, as you come to the end of the month, the sort of outcome of all of this observation and then the happiness and kind of you're weighing it all up, you realize that actually there are certain attachments that I'm a bit too kind of holding too tightly onto, and part of that has been because I haven't established stronger boundaries in my life. There could be so for some of you as well, this maybe is an attachment to, okay, well, the Four of Wands talks about either holiday or a sort of a strong founded footing in your lifestyle, feeling very kind of grounded, and you've got your home lifestyle and everything's positive and wonderful. It's a very positive card, and the Chariot is about how you drive that forward, into the future with a lot more vigor, a lot more happiness, and how you can implement both aspects into the one, particularly with that Fountain card as well. It's just like it's almost like the mirror image, the microcosm as it relates to the macrocosm. Okay, so in some cases there may be temptation or an attachment to certain home comforts or certain rewarding comforts that you've given yourself in the past, but actually does it give you joy? Does it give you happiness? And these are the things that you're trying to work out. Let's go a bit deeper. Three of Cups, please. Can we clarify? I do feel that because the Temptation card with this particular deck talks about understanding that, understanding it, particularly you wouldn't be able to create the boundaries unless you understood it. I feel that by understanding it, you are able to therefore create a new sense of stability, and a type of stability that can go the distance, that can actually travel, that actually has a potential and a future attached. And so you're trying to eliminate the things through boundaries of the things that are kind of tripping you up. Three of Cups, please. Page of Cups. Oh, so this is really talking about, you know, where you perhaps have been at a sort of a social event or a reunion of some sort, some joy, whether it be kind of work-related, family, friends, romantic, whatever it is, and you're being, it feels even better because you people are just being nice to you. They're offering gestures of love, they're giving you presents, they're showing their love to you, and this is the thing that is really kind of helping you. It almost feels like the thing that you're trying to observe in your life, of the thing that gives you happiness, is being appreciated. Okay, because the Page of Cups with that Three of Cups is basically people appreciating you, people coming together, perhaps you haven't seen them in a while, or people perhaps you've never met before, but when you meet at a sort of a work networking event or something like that, they are extending appreciation for you. And that is the thing that's kind of making you feel joyful and making you feel more empowered, more confident. And I suppose it feels like that is a thing that perhaps you are now observing in the rest of your life. So when you don't have those appreciations, you start to look for ways to why it's not there, or trying to look at why you do feel it very much feels like this aspect of appreciation, and that is the thing that's making you happy at the moment. Okay, 6 of coins. We have 8 of wands, page of wands, and that 8 of coins again. Okay, so this is, I feel like this could also be talking about work related, because we've got that work coming in fast. Page of wands as well, very good news, particularly with the 8 of wands. So I do feel like it feels like you are being appreciated in the work station as well. So the work that you do, you're getting very positive communication from it, correspondences from it, and it's happening very, very fast. And these are the things that it's like what you've given out, you're receiving back now, and you're starting to see the flow a bit more. And this is the thing that actually invigorates you to work even harder. And that is the thing that makes you happy, because you're quite happy to work hard, but you need to feel appreciated. Okay, we all do. Let's look at this 8 of coins. Can we clarify this 8 of coins, the thing that you need to observe? 8 of wands, yes. Okay, so I was starting to feel that this whole area here, even though it can also affect in your family, your home life, your friends, your romance, romantic partner, this does feel kind of work related. With the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands talks about a new beginning, and you're working hard towards a new beginning, maybe as it relates to work, but you're trying to observe every aspect around you. So you don't want to make a hasty decision, because there are things happening beneath the surface that you're not aware of at the moment with that moon card, okay? And it's not clear just yet how to do it. So I would say keep working, keep doing you, keep observing how things are turning. So if you are working that extra little bit harder at work, for example, you need to observe how people react to it. You need to observe what you are getting out of it, not just the payment for it, but are you getting the appreciation? Are you getting the personal reward? Are you getting that satisfaction that your job's being well done? I feel like you also are maybe exploring other new avenues to go down with regards to work, okay? You're doing the research of new jobs, okay, a brand new, and it could be a new job within the same company you're working for. If it's your own company, it would be okay, well, let's just strip away a few things and try and do it a different way. So you really are doing the work, and you're observing the outcome, also like looking at the statistics, looking at the demographic, looking at where there might be a gap in the market, all of those sorts of things. Let's go to the Fountain card, please. That one to come out. Oh, 7 of Wands, yes. Anything else? 7 of Wands talks about defending yourself, protecting what's yours. It doesn't have to be in a very harsh manner at all. It can be a very matter-of-fact, empowered way of this is who I am, this is what I want, I've got what I need, and I know I can do the job. Simple as. But with it being in the Fountain card, it talks about you know that at a very, very deep level. We've got a lot of cards here. Let's see. Empress, Temperance, 9 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, 3 of Swords, Queen of Swords. Yes. So I would say the biggest thing that's happening, this all boundaries aspect over here is only kind of like a result. It's almost like it's not even worth thinking about, because that's a natural thing that's going to come out of all of this. This is the thing that's really going to occupy your thoughts, your application, your all of those sorts of things. And it's all about kind of understanding your worth, defending your worth, okay? And allowing yourself to kind of work with more creative, nurturing, new birthing aptitude, rather than under a limited belief system or under a limited way of doing something. So for example, if there's a job that needs to be done, whether it be at home or work, a job that needs to be done, you're not sort of just doing it. You are breathing more life into it. You're breathing more creativity, more fun, more happiness, more joy, and more and you're creating more potential for new. And while it can be a little bit difficult, I do feel like it's going to be a little bit difficult. You've got that final burden with the responsibility of the Ten of Wands. Feels like you do have responsibilities as it relates to either working with others with the collaboration card with the Three of Coins, or finishing something off, or even dealing with a toxic environment, whether it be work, home, family. Okay, there is a bit of that going on, which is the kind of thing that makes you, it kind of hits you in the heart. Okay, but then what it does is it turns you back into yourself with the Queen of Swords, because that's you. It turns you back into your sense of your bluntness, your honesty, your speaking your authentic truth. Okay, so it feels like this is a highly spiritual. Okay, you are observing the options that are available to you, and while you can't make a clear decision or plan forward, you know that deep down what you really are doing is you're working towards a new opportunity here. Now, wands generally tend to talk about a work, but the wands is fire, and fire is that solar plexus energy, that motivation to do something, that va-va-voom, that excitement, that curiosity with that happiness card there. Okay, so what it's really all about is how you're doing the research into how to integrate that. But because it may be in something new, because it's an ace, something new, there may be a bit of a roller coaster ride as it relates to responsibilities that you already have, the fact that it may not be able to please everyone. Okay, defending your authentic truth, speaking your mind, and even though there may be people that do not agree with you, that will be the thing. Those who do not agree with this observation, with this new direction that you want to go in, is the thing that makes you feel quite sad. But ultimately, you know that it's for the better, because it puts you in your state of truth with the Queen of Swords. It puts you in a very strong position. So it may be sad. I mean, it happens in life. We can't please everyone. We're not supposed to please everyone. It's that simple. But if we are working with the intention of nurturing, unconditional love, creation, expansion, growing, if we're working from that perspective and that intention, which is all positive, particularly with that Temperance card of working with the divine timing, then it can only be good. And while there may be people around you that don't see it that way, they're on their journey. Okay, you have to be true to you. You have to be true to you, because no one else can do that for you. Okay, let us go to the Four of Wands, please. Can we clarify the Four of Wands? Thank you. Yeah, the worry is coming in with regards to your setup at the moment. And the thing that you're attached to is either could be like, okay, well, I've booked a holiday this year, but now I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it because I attached myself to it. Or I've got my home, everything's all stable. I've got my lifestyle, I've got the work coming in, everything's all stable. But hang on a second. Have I been holding on to this too tightly? And that is what the attachment card talks about. That's what the Four of Wands talks about. And there is a bit of anxiety to do with that. And I wouldn't say full-on anxiety. It doesn't feel like full-on anxiety. It feels like, God, have I really made the right decision? Am I really, you're kind of, it's chopping and changing in your head a lot. Okay. Anything else, please, for the Four of Wands? The Moon. Yes, you see the Moon card has come up again. So I would definitely say that for this aspect, for this trickiness, this kind of mental body working overload, it's analysis paralysis, right? About what you are attached to now, and where the fact that there may not be as many boundaries as you would like, okay? It's causing more illusion to the situation, right? You need the clarity. And the thing that's going to give you the clarity is the observation, the research, and the boundaries. Okay, the Moon may cause this energy to feel a bit feverish. okay? Emotionally feverish. The Chariot, please. Can we clarify the Chariot? Ew, that's a lot, but we'll take them all. Why not? Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. Oh, yes. You've got the Six of Wands. This is what you want. This is what you want. You want to move on to calmer waters with your mind, okay? You want to move out of the sense of analysis paralysis, being caught up in the head and worry. You want to leave those behind, and you want to move on to calmer waters with a clear state of mind. Even if that means, you see with this card here, the woman is traveling in a boat, okay, with a child. She's got no luggage with her. She leaves in the dead of night, okay? She takes with her the swords that she needs, okay? She doesn't have the luggage, any luggage. The swords represent lessons that she's learned, but she's left the rest of the lessons behind because she's done with it, okay? So even though she is traveling light, she knows it's much better for her because she's going to have peace of mind, and that's what you are spurring forward for. Knight of Swords, again, fast energy, fast. Sword energy, again, you're moving from the mind. The Emperor, you're planning ahead for the future, okay? No, Nine of Cups, it's what you wish for. It's what you've been dreaming of. Wish fulfillment comes in. And then the Wheel of Fortune. Now the Wheel of Fortune can change because you haven't sort of, you've greased it up. You've oiled the bearings of the wheel. So where was that? You want it to work in your favor, but it's just so stuck in this attachment here. Okay, it's so stuck. So what you've done is you've breathed life into it by observing what needs to happen. You've decided you're going to get some WD-40 and you're going to spray it on the bearings of that wheel, and it's going to start shifting. It's going to allow a more fluid and it like more easy, less resisting energy to sort of move into your favor here. So you're definitely traveling forward, that's for sure. It could be a physical travel, could be metaphoric travel, but you're definitely traveling out of these stuck energies that you have found yourself in, and you would not have been able to really observe that stuckness, that stagnancy, that kind of grit, unless you had this beautiful start. So that's what I have for you, Aquarius. I hope it helped. I wish you all the best for the month of May, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.